WCBI News at 10 starts now.
Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Scott Martin. A mystery washes up on the banks of the Tin Tom Waterway this afternoon. Lowndes County investigators were called out to Plymouth Road after human remains were found. The Sheriff's Department says it appears the bones are from an old grave site that has eroded near the river. An archaeological team will be called in to examine the site. Lee County investigators are hoping DNA will help identify human remains found inside a burnt car last week. The car was found late last week by a farmer near the Lee-Pontotoc County line. Sheriff Jim Johnson says the vehicle's identification number matches a missing persons case from DeSoto County. That name hasn't been released. Coroner Carolyn Green says she's waiting on test results to identify the victim. The Mississippi Bureau of Investigation is examining the car for evidence. Investigators are still trying to identify a body found in Pickens County, Alabama. Coroner Chad Harless says the case is being treated as a homicide. He also says the body is a middle-aged black man who was shot multiple times. Some residents found the man just off County Road 53 near Baines Road. The man's body has been taken to the forensics lab in Montgomery. A Columbus man is dead after a head-on collision in New Hope. The crash happened on Yorkville Road East near Chain Drive about 12:30 this afternoon. Lowndes County Coroner Greg Merchant says 29-year-old Corey Michael Thompson died on scene. One other person was also injured in the crash. Their condition isn't known. Lowndes County deputies are investigating that accident. Chickasaw County may be facing an emergency situation when it comes to medical response. A request from MedStat for an extra $250,000 has supervisors searching an already tight county budget. WCBI's Parker King has more.
Chickasaw County supervisors believe having an ambulance service is vital. However, the county's budget may not be able to handle a price hike from its current provider, MedStat.
Our first meeting, when we discovered that the contract was going to run out October the 31st, they gave a proposal of $250,000 increase, and we don't have that. We didn't have that in the budget.
With Trace Regional's emergency room closed, ambulances take patients to neighboring counties. After the proposal, supervisors voted to accept bids from other companies.
There's no way we can go into another contract with them without having a bidding process to see what we can come up with. It's just a matter of waiting until October the 2nd, getting all the bids in.
Currently, 2 ambulances are stationed in the county. One is based in Houston and the other in Okolona. When one of the 2 ambulances is called, the second one comes here in Van Fleet because it's the most central location. That way, if another call is made, it's about the same distance in all directions. Supervisors are pleased with the services provided and the number of employees, but say they simply can't afford a larger bill.
If we had, 2 full-time ambulances here in the county, plus we had a truck to do some of the transfers, then that would really benefit us, as far as covering the people in the county.
Supervisors say there's interest from other companies. MedStat officials have hinted that there could be a slight extension of their current contract. Time now to get a first look at our forecast with meteorologist Amanda Reynolds. Hey, Amanda.
Hey there, Scott. It was a little bit of a muggy Monday, but we cleared out this evening. Right now here in Columbus, 75 degrees, but notice that humidity continuing to climb as we go into the overnight hours. Most of us will drop down right around that 70-degree mark, and again, those clouds will continue to build as we go through the rest of the evening. But with it, that humidity and some of the showers that some of the areas in the western part of our area saw, there could be some early morning fog, so take some time as you go on your morning commute to make sure you stay safe, but your full forecast will be coming up in just a few minutes.
An innovative high school is starting its 3rd year with a new class and higher enrollment. The Golden Triangle Early College High School began 3 years ago, and with its freshman class, those freshmen are now the school's first junior class. And a new crop of 9th graders have come in. Our Quentin Smith spent some time on campus today. He joins us live in the studio with more.
Scott, there are nearly 200 students enrolled at GTEX this year. Now, GTEX isn't like your traditional high school. Along with earning a high school diploma, it offers students a chance to earn an associate's degree, which many students believe gives them a slight edge over most high schoolers. Shakia Butler, her decision to enroll at the Golden Triangle Early College High School was simple. She wanted to be challenged academically and to be prepared for college once she graduates.
I loved it when I first got here, but then when work started coming out, I was like, oh, this is a lot. But then what made it good was I had teachers that supported me, and then like when I needed help, they were there. It's like a family type of vibe here.
Now, 3 years later, she's a junior and has already taken 5 courses towards a college degree.
I feel like I've accomplished a lot since I'm so young, because I know people my age don't even have this many hours right now.
So like when I tell people I'm taking college classes, they say like, wow, you're in college? So I'm like, I like to tell them, yeah, I'm doing college while I'm in high school. Students say it's the family atmosphere and one-on-one interaction with teachers that helps them excel in the classroom. Teachers were always amazing. They always wanted to build a relationship with you. So you could always talk to them if you're having trouble. So that also made studying and learning a lot easier for me.
There's not really a secret. It's just teachers are allowed to do what they do best, and that's teach kids. There's no canned program that we use here. There's no one textbook. There's no one series of anything that we use. The teachers teach to the best of their ability and their style, and the kids just get on board. Lisa Elmore is the school counselor and says she's seen firsthand how GTEX has helped students mature since they've been on campus. There were lots of tears at first, but they kind of learned how we did and they got used to it, and now they work so well in groups. They can speak in front of anybody. They give tours of our campus all the time. They've just matured so much. It's so much fun to watch them.
Now, as of right now, only freshmen, sophomores, and juniors are enrolled at the school. But next year will be the first year for GTEX to have all 4 classes enrolled on its campus. Scott, back to you.
Some Tupelo teachers are rewarded for going above and beyond. The Create Foundation and the Association for Excellence in Education handed out Teacher of Distinction awards today. 20 teachers received a plaque and a $1,000 check, while 6 teachers' assistants got an award and a check for $500. Area businesses and individual sponsors pay for the awards. AEE also funds teacher grants for classroom projects.
Well, this is Hurricane Maria, now a Category 5 storm that's making landfall on the island of Dominica. But Maria could be making a turn closer to the U.S. Your full forecast coming up.
Your First Alert forecast with meteorologist Amanda Reynolds.
Well, the clouds built in just before sunset today, but Tupelo got in on a little bit of the action. You can see some of the sunset back in the background of the camera, but as we got into this evening, we've cooled down pretty significantly. We topped out near 90 degrees earlier this afternoon, but right now in Tupelo down to 76 degrees, but the humidity going to continue to climb as we go forward over the next few hours. So most of us down into the low and mid 70s for the most part. We'll drop down right around that 70-degree mark tonight, but we'll see a continuation of the summer steamy pattern. We'll see the chance for afternoon showers and thunderstorms pretty much every afternoon. But I want to take a look at the very active tropics right now. So currently 3 systems in the Atlantic: Category 5 Hurricane Maria, as well as Category 1 Hurricane Jose. And what was Tropical Depression Lee, as of the last report from the National Hurricane Center, no longer a tropical depression. But I want to take a closer look at Hurricane Maria. So this is the last 24 hours. It went from a Category 1 hurricane to quickly a Category 5 hurricane. You can notice the rapid development of the eye. That's an indication of rapid strengthening, and that's now bearing down on the island of Dominica. So this is the eye of the storm right over that small island, about 72,000 people. In an area half the size of Lowndes County, so just kind of something to put into perspective. Not a good situation for that island, but tonight closer to home, we'll see temperatures again dropping down right close to 70 degrees, but those clouds going to continue to increase, and with the humidity, we will also have the chance for some early morning fog, something to keep in mind. Maybe take a little bit of extra time as you head off to work tomorrow. We'll climb up to around 90 degrees again with the chance for afternoon showers and storms. And again, with that summer pattern, it's going to continue to be very humid with relatively light winds, so not much to kind of break that heat and humidity other than a few of those showers and storms. So Futurecast doing a pretty good job of showing right around 40% of us should see rain at some point tomorrow. And then kind of we're going to put the forecast on repeat for Wednesday as well. So again, we'll see the chance for afternoon showers and storms pretty much every day this week. So nothing to go canceling plans over, but something to kind of keep in mind. Around 30 to 40% chance of rain pretty much every afternoon. We're kind of going to stay in this summer pattern, but as I mentioned, Maria going to continue to push off to the northwest, expected to impact Puerto Rico by Wednesday, but then it will continue towards the U.S. and then begin its turn north. So again, something to keep an eye on, but we're still a long ways out from any major U.S. impacts. But again, here in our area, not too much to worry about as far as the weather. We'll see temperatures right around the upper 80s, close to 90 degrees with the afternoon chance for showers and storms.
Some comedy fans load up on laughs as they help a pair of performers with a serious supply drive for hurricane victims. We check out the show when we come back. Health officials say sugary beverages are a big factor linked to childhood obesity. We learn more tonight in our Health Talk with Baptist.
Hi, I'm Jacqueline Villapando, registered dietitian at Baptist Memorial Hospital, Golden Triangle. The rising consumption of sugary beverages has been a major contributor to the obesity epidemic. Drinking sugary sweetened beverages is closely correlated with weight gain. Liquid calories are not as satisfying as food and can lead to excessive calorie intake. The benefit of reducing sugary drinks in childhood significantly lowers the risk of obesity and obesity-related diseases that may appear later in life. A sugary drink is defined as any beverage that has added calories from sweeteners. Common examples include regular sodas, sports drinks, sweet tea, fruit-flavored drinks, juice cocktails, vitamin-fortified juice drinks, and energy drinks. Note that drinks without carbonation are not necessarily a better choice. It's the added sugar, not the carbonation, that is the problem. Ways to rethink your drink include choose water when eating out. At home, pick water or 1% milk when you're thirsty. Beware of portion distortion. Check the nutrition facts label and pay attention to the calories in one can or bottle of a beverage. Serve only 1% or non-fat milk to children 2 and older. And remember, infants under 6 months old should not be given any juice. Children from 6 months to 6 years old should be limited to 4 to 6 ounces of fruit juice per day and only given 100% fruit juice without added sugars. Join us next time for Health Talk with Baptist, when we will discuss fun and healthy snacking habits for you and your kids.
Mail your topic suggestions to healthtalk@wcbi.com. Health Talk has been brought to you by Baptist Memorial Hospital, Golden Triangle.
It was time for some serious laughs tonight at the Princess Theater in downtown Columbus. 2 Girls, 1 Truck held a comedy night to raise money and collect supplies for victims of Hurricane Harvey. The group is trying to fill the truck with women's hygiene products and toiletries. Columbus was their 5th stop on the tour. They close in Dallas tomorrow night.
We saw Hurricane Harvey and the devastation it was causing. We, like Maggie said, we knew that we wanted to do more, and so I decided that this would be a great time to go around and collect pads and tampons and also diapers and wipes and help people with items that need to be donated.
They're also taking cash donations. You can find the link to their page over on our website at WCBI.com. The best of the best plays from Week 5 of the End Zone. See if your school made the list next in sports.
WCBI Sports with Tom Ebel.
We're almost to the halfway point of the high school football season, and to kick off Week 6, here are the top 5 plays from Week 5 this past Friday. To number 5 we go. Panther Precision in Amory. Hunter Jones, he's going to place a beauty. A dime dropped into the hands of James Spratt for 6. Takes a licking. It doesn't matter. Comes down with the touchdown. Nice catch from James. To number 4, Austin Tolano. A magician, the 360 play action. He's going to look, scramble, put it on a couple dance moves. Then he's going to find Latarian McBride, and the big fella rumbles in for 6. More from the Highway 9 Bowl coming up later in the top 5. But to number 3, to Water Valley, Calhoun City, Ty Varner to Javon Morgan. Look at this catch. Hands like glue. That is a beautiful pitch and catch right there. And Javon wasn't done just yet. A highlight machine. Look at him juke a man right out of his shoes. He's going to run in. He has people running into each other. He's going to jet for a touchdown. Javon, a highlight machine. And Calhoun City will get the last laugh and the W. But to number 1, to the Highway 9 Bowl, Eupora's Tanner Knight. He's going to play a little bit of 500 Dead or Alive. And luckily, he has Al Dumas on his team. He's going to corral the catch right before halftime, brings it in for the touchdown. How about that? We'll take one more look at that. Al was fantastic in the Highway 9 Bowl. Look at this, just throwing it up for his number 5, comes down with it, and comes away with the touchdown. Amory Lady Panthers on the road facing Louisville in slow pitch softball. Top second we go. Amory up 2-0. Everyone's coming home. The bases were loaded. Now they're not. That's Brittany Edgeworth with a grand salami. That extends the Amory lead to 6-0. Later on, still in the inning, 2 runners on. Madison Kirkpatrick hits a pop-up to right, gets down. Georgie Pickle and Sydney Griffith would score. So Amory up 8-0 here early on. But bottom of the second, Louisville trying to cut into that Amory lead. Lamaya Pfeiffer, she's going to get all of this one and plant one right over the fence. Solo Jack cuts into the lead. But Amory brings out the big bats. They roll tonight 18-2 over Louisville. Mississippi State's grueling 3-game SEC slate got off to a good start with a big win over LSU. But it doesn't get any easier. The Bulldogs will travel to Athens to take on the SEC's other Bulldogs, the Georgia Bulldogs. Defensive coordinator Todd Grantham spent 4 seasons at Georgia. He has nothing but respect for his former team.
It's another SEC game for us. You know, it's a road game. It's our second conference game, which is the most important thing. You know, I just want to make sure that we continue to prepare the right way and can go out and you know, play a talented Georgia team. I think Kirby is an excellent coach. He's an excellent recruiter. I mean, when you look at the roster, I mean, he's done an excellent job of recruiting, you know, a lot of 4- and 5-star guys that are really talented. And I think as he continues to put his, you know, his blueprint on the program, they'll all be where they want to be.
A bye week couldn't come at a better time for the Ole Miss Rebels. Coming off a tough loss on a West Coast road trip, penalties, turnovers, and injuries plagued the Rebels. The team will have 2 weeks to regroup and prepare for the Alabama Crimson Tide.
I do think the open date's coming at a good time. We got to get some guys back healthy, and we got to fix, you know, the issues that we have with the penalties. I felt a lot of it was self-inflicted, and we can get those things corrected. And that's up to me and the coaching staff to get that better, because I think you take away the turnovers and the penalties, I really think you put yourself in a position to win that football game. So the good news is the mistakes are correctable, and we're going to use that open date to get healthy and to get ourselves fixed.
So Ole Miss will have 2 weeks to prepare for Alabama. It should be a good game in Tuscaloosa. It was announced today an 8 p.m. kickoff, so it's predictably going to be probably insane in Tuscaloosa on September 30th. That does it for sports. We'll ask your forecast coming up next.
Well, Scott, I know you have anxiously been awaiting the beginning of fall.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
We are less than 4 days away, but Mother Nature isn't necessarily cooperating. It's most definitely still going to feel like summer, at least for the next week. The heat, the humidity, the afternoon showers and thunderstorms, we've got it all for the next week. So we'll see those temperatures tomorrow right around 90 degrees, and we'll drop back down in the mid-80s. But again, summer-like pattern.
All right. You know, I say I'm ready for fall, but I had fun on the river this weekend, so we'll take it. Thanks, Amanda. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here tomorrow.